All right, thanks, guys. Well, from the deep freezes to the record mild temps, this winter's roller coaster weather is wreaking havoc on our roads. And municipalities, including here in Toronto, they're just trying to keep up with all the repairs. But you are likely to encounter a bumpy ride. So if you do hit a pothole, when should you be concerned? Joining me live now is James McDermott, owner of McDermott Motors here in downtown Toronto. Good morning to you, James.
Good morning, Melanie.
Okay, so the questions here are, let's start with what you should be aware of. So let's say you have run over a pothole, because it's an unfortunate reality. A lot of people are complaining about it. What are the warning signs that you may need to check out your vehicle further? Starting with, you say the steering wheel is the biggest one.
Well, when you're driving and your steering wheel is typically straight across, so that your hands are 10 and 2. Basically, if you hit something hard enough and it impacts a tyre and damages a tyre or a wheel, the first thing most people will notice is that the steering wheel will probably not be as straight anymore. That's an indication of a couple of things. An alignment angle has changed. So the first thing you need to do is get the car into the shop and have them check the alignment. So in order to do an alignment, we need to do what we call the steering suspension tyre inspection first, and then we would then proceed and do an alignment. What that would do is basically, if we're looking at the car, basically the impact would hit the tyre, the actual pothole hits the tyre, either damages the tyre or the wheel. If they survive, basically the impact gets pushed through the wheel into what we call steering and suspension components. So we have like tie rod ends, lower control arms, stabilizer links. You have an actual wheel bearing in there that's very crucial, and then you have the suspension like this, the shock and the strut. They take all of the impact, which basically, if any of those components get damaged, then your alignment is out, but your tyres will then start to wear irregularly, obviously, after that. So what happens is, if you ignore it and you don't do anything, then you're liable to cost yourself more money in the long run.
Yeah,
exactly.
And you could be a danger on the roads for you and all the other drivers out there, right? So some other things, some other tips.
Correct,
some other tips that you had out there. So steering wheel alignment. So that's an immediate thing that you might notice as well. Also, the driving direction. So if you notice your vehicle sort of veering into a certain direction, that is all kind of tied into the alignment.
Yeah, if you're holding your steering wheel loosely and you actually feel that the car wants to go one way or the other, then that's an indication that your alignment is out. It could be also tyre pressure, so the first thing you want to do is check tyre pressures. But once the tyre pressures are set equally and the car still wants to go either direction, then it's a pretty obvious indication that the actual alignment is out.
And the other one, too, here is your vehicle shaking. So we spoke a little earlier, and you said once you hit over in and around 80 kilometers an hour, and you notice it could even be like a minor shaking, that something could be up.
Yeah, so basically, if we start with tyres, if you have a shifted belt in a tyre, you'll feel a shake at a very low speed. So around 20, 30 kilometers an hour, you might feel your steering wheel doing one of these, or the back of your car doing like wagging its back like a dog. If you don't feel anything in your steering until you hit about 80, start to shake, that's an indication that you've lost a wheel weight on a tyre, which would be thrown off the balance. Typically, you'll feel that getting worse up to about 120 kilometres. And then once you hit 120, you tend to get over that and it tends to go away a little bit. But between 80 and 120, if you've got a steering wheel that's shaking, it's a real big indication that you have an issue with balancing on your wheels.
Okay, all really good tips. James, just a shout out to you guys. You're right downtown here on Shooter, at Shooter and Parliament, so you can check out McDermott Motors if you've got any issues with your vehicles. James, thanks so much.
No, you're welcome, Melanie. Thank you.
And as always, if you do spot a pothole, the city asks that you do call 311. And in fact, some municipalities, like here in Toronto, say that you may be eligible for reimbursement of damages to your vehicle if you do hit a pothole. You can find more information on that at toronto.ca.